Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nick Kyogre Kawaii, and today we are talking about Pokemon Unite and how to use Slowbro best in Pokemon Unite. The first thing I want to talk about is, in Pokemon Unite, there are 5 different roles that characters can be. There are supportive characters, defensive characters, attackers, speedsters, and all-rounders. So, when you go through here looking at stuff, for example, Crustle and Slowbro are both defenders. Then we have Ninetales as an attacker, Venusaurs as attackers. They are actually color-coded. The green Pokemon, you can see their little cards behind the Pokemon themselves have a color. And red is for attackers, green is for defenders, blue is for the speedster characters, yellow for support, and purple for all-rounders. So each Pokemon, again, having a different role means you have to like that kind of play style, and specifically to optimize your play, figure out what that Pokemon is good at and how you can best support your teammate with that role. So we're again specifically talking about Slowbro in the defender role. When you're trying to play as a character and you don't understand the mechanics of how their moves work, what role you're supposed to play, and what, again, how you can best support your team, it causes teams to lose games, and basically you're not going to play as efficiently as you can. So when looking at Slowbro's stats right here on this screen, it has low offense, low mobility, low scoring, but high stats, both 4-star in support and endurance. It's a great defender Pokemon, but as a defender, it has moves that can help support its partner. So I do want to take a moment and talk about its partner. Specifically, Slowbro works really well with strong attacking characters to make up for its lack of offense, and take advantage of the fact of its supportive moves can slow and stun enemy opponents, allowing its partner attacker to do way more damage. These Pokemon I would typically pair with Slowbro. I'm thinking, I usually see Ninetales, Cinderace, Pikachu as being very good partners to go with Slowbro. So let's take a moment and look at Slowbro's moves. So it starts off with Water Gun. That's its first move that it can learn, Water Gun or Slack Off. Water Gun just shoots water. It doesn't do much damage. You can charge it up a little bit. It doesn't do much but a little burst of damage. Shortly after, you can get Slack Off, and that you get, I think, a couple levels later. I don't know exactly when. But what happens is once you reach level 4, Water Gun can be upgraded into Scald or Surf. I don't ever really use Scald. It can, I guess it leaves them burned, and their movement speed is lower for a little bit, so maybe something I could try out, but I see most people running Surf. It just is such a good move because it allows you to dash and kind of move forward, riding the wave a little bit, as well as knocking up the enemy opponents. And they get knocked by, I think each one of the waves knocks them, or actually, it's actually the first wave that hits them knocks them, and then the other waves just continue to do damage. And I think 2 or 3 waves come when you use it. And then you start off again with Slack Off as the move you get to just restore your health slightly. But then once you get to level 6, you can turn Slack Off into Amnesia or Telekinesis. Alright, so again, Slack Off at level 6 becomes either Amnesia or Telekinesis. Telekinesis, you grab them with a Psychic Beam, they float in the air for a couple seconds, and if you click the button again to use the move while they're in the air, it actually pulls them towards you. So it can nullify a Pokemon for a few seconds and even pull them close to you, so you and your attacking partner can hopefully take them down before they have a chance to run away. Then we have Amnesia, which has a little bit longer of a cooldown, quite a long 13-second cooldown, but this move does a lot. It nullifies some damage before it takes effect, before the move takes effect, and then for a short time after using the move, it becomes Slowbro becomes immune to hindrances and gets boosted defensive stats. Then it also will increase the damage of Scald or Surf the next time you use it, if you used Amnesia first, of course. So then its Unite move is Slow Beam, which is kind of similar to Telekinesis. It basically grabs an opposing Pokemon while continually doing damage and binding them. So if you use that, they can't move, you're doing damage to them, and if your partner partners or your team is there with you, they just do big damage to that Pokemon being stuck. It's great for stopping one of their strong Pokemon from taking down Zapdos or Crustle. It's a really good hindrance move, which can help to support your whole team. So that's kind of how you want to play. You definitely don't want to go engaging on team fights by yourself with Slowbro. You really want to make sure you're there to support your team. Hopefully your teammates will kind of stay behind you, specifically attackers like Cinderace, Ninetales, and Pikachu, who are ranged attackers that can stand back behind Slowbro, are, in my opinion, the best partners to have. They can stay back. They can let Slowbro essentially annoy and absorb the damage while sitting back and dealing out big damage. I also wanted to take a moment and talk about what held items are really good for Slowbro, because you can only use 3 held items, so it is important to pick items that are really good for that specific Pokemon. For example, I personally have been using this. You can, on this screen, when you're in the held items menu, hit Y for some example sets. These are some recommended sets that other people are using. Pretty similar. Shell Bell. You'll see a lot of Shell Bell, Buddy Barrier. I personally like Focus Band as well because it does boost defense, both defense and special defense, and when the Pokemon's HP drops low each second for 3 seconds, it recovers a certain amount of HP. Sorry, I messed up, stuttered there. Shell Bell, you recover HP when you hit a Pokemon with your move, like one of your attacks like Surf, allowing you to recover more HP while in battle. You also get a special attack boost overall for the whole time when the Shell Bell is equipped, and you also get a cooldown reduction, meaning you can use your moves more frequently. Very helpful. I also think the Buddy Barrier is a really good move. I want to get them leveled up. Obviously, with these items, you want them as high of a level as possible. The Buddy Barrier is specifically good for Slowbro, giving it extra 300 HP, as you can see here at level 15. That HP you get will be higher when the item is at higher levels, so it is good to spend resources upgrading items that are going to be worthwhile. When the Buddy Barrier really comes into effect when the Pokemon uses its Unite move. It actually gives a nearby ally Pokemon with the lowest HP a shield worth 30% of their max HP, and Slowbro also gets that shield as well, which just makes it even more potent when using its Unite move in team battles. There's other items you can run, such as the Rocky Helmet, Leftovers. As you can see, feel free to look at these recommended sets. And Assault Vest, good item. Shell Bell, Score. Scoring Pad, interesting. I don't score a ton with Slowbro, but that can help to make up for its lack of scoring stat. Like, its scoring stat is pretty low. So, lots of different items you can run. I personally have been running the Shell Bell, Focus Band, and recently switched over from, I think I had Rocky Helmet or Assault Vest, and now I have Buddy Barrier. You get a lot of HP, and again, being able to grant your opponent, or sorry, grant your ally with low HP a shield in a team fight when you're using your Unite move, just definitely can really help your team as a whole. Very good supportive item to run. So yeah, those are the items I've been running so far on my Slowbro. Alright, so overall, again, Slowbro is a defender, someone made to help support and take hits for the team, slow down enemy Pokemon, stop them from objectives, stop them from escaping. All of those very, very helpful things to help support the rest of your offensive team is the best way to use Slowbro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my examples of some gameplay footage and how you can actually use Slowbro effectively in Pokemon Unite. If you're trying to learn him as a new character, I hope some of these tips were helpful. I know these are just some of the things that I have learned from using Slowbro. He is the character I have been maining mostly as a defender. I would also recommend, if you're looking for a defender, maybe checking out Snorlax as well. A little bit more of an up close and personal defender versus Slowbro does have those ranged basic attacks. So and again, Snorlax having some different abilities too. But I think, in my opinion, Snorlax and Slowbro might be tied for the best defenders in the game. I think Slowbro, you have to really time your moves, and you have to specifically plan when you want to, use moves like Telekinesis and your Unite move to slow down an immune enemy Pokemon. You really want to target and specifically go after those ones who you think are going to be the biggest threat. Again, if you want to stop something like a Cinderace or a Zeraora or a Lucario from stealing an objective, using a move to hinder them for a couple seconds to allow your team to steal or get the objective is really, in my opinion, some of the best ways that would make you from a decent Slowbro player to someone who is a proficient expert at using Slowbro. So again, I hope my tips and tricks helped you very much. I hope my tips and excuse me. I hope my tips and tricks helped you guys understand a little bit better how to use Slowbro. If it did, please let me know your comments and thoughts down below. Let me know if you've used Slowbro, and if you have any other tips that you think other players might find helpful. Please leave any feedback on if you enjoyed this video, and any of your thoughts about Slowbro and Pokemon Unite. Leave them in the comments section down below. If you want to, please leave a like on this video to help support me and the channel, and drop a subscription if you're not already subscribed. I make awesome content, and a lot more Pokemon Unite content, live streams, and videos are coming soon, so please stick around and check out that and be subscribed to the channel so you don't miss a single thing. Thank you all for coming out to this episode, or this video, I should say. Thank you all for coming out to this video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.